MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
So now to the plate, Cavan Biggio. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Set with the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
That is it. The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. Ground ball left side. A tag for one. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third. The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Brandon Drury will bat next.
The first baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. The 0-1.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Popped up. Moreland over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. A ball and 2 strikes.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So here's Michael Chavis now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Chavis, a native of Georgia. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 1-1.
1-1.
Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last
That's
night.
exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Now a throw over. He's set and the pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Chavis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Up next is Danny Jansen, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1. Swing and a blooper to the right side. In comes Fisher. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Here now is Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Well,
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 is the top two speeds thus far. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive snagged on a short hop on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding into the box, Brendan Drury comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and he can't hang on. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
In there, a base hit.
baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch to short. Bichette's got it. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Blue Jays,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the center fielder, Randall Griffin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Now batting.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-2 now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The right fielder, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he hits one on a line to left field. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate now, Danny Jansen, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Chavis, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Drury gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Now the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. At the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Bo Bichette.
First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The batter
into the box, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A little roller toward the hole. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here it comes.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 3.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes this pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
So now to the plate, Brendan Drury. The tag gets 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well,
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here's the pitch. To third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Over to first, Ryu. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. At the plate, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail this one 1-0. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. The pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Pilar's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Derek Fisher.
Striding in, Derek Fisher. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. And that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball left up front.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis. Ryu comes set. First pitch on the way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Heath Hembry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Stepping in, Danny Jansen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 9.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Bo Bichette will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Look out. 2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The batter, number 8.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Biggio. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Benintendi is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Striding in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
A ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
That misses. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one and hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield, and Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jose Peraza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Jose Peraza.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. On the ground is second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
In now, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Fisher's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Popped up. Drury is calling for it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Jose Peraza is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Austin Bryce enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. kicking off the top of the ninth, Brandon Drury, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ball 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Struck him out. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Randall Grichuk goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Here it comes. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Settling in now, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ken Giles comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Xander Bogaerts will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. One out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Gurriel will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Hyunjin Ryu earns the victory on the mound. Eduardo Rodriguez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Dan